Alright, welcome back to another chess video. So, yesterday was a terrible heartbreak that we had. Lost, and then I lost another game off camera. So, we are lower, we're at that 934 elo, but, we could still bring it back up. This guy's at 933, plus 8 if we win, 0 if we lose, 8 if we draw. So, do the king's pawn, starting it off, and then we'll move this knight onto the board. And then, I believe I did this with Stockfish, and the best move is either bishop here or bishop here. Well, bishop here. Kind of going for this fork if he ends up moving his knight into play. Which wouldn't be bad for us. Would not be bad at all. So we'll see what happens, though. See if he wants to come out to play, one might say. He does mean the knight out, so that's go for the fork. So sometimes I've done this fork and it completely it backfires. Somehow I just don't know what I'm doing. Gets me. So I believe the right answer here is to move the pawn and take. Let's do it. So then we take. He can take here, and I can't just take because he can take with the queen. But the queen is also forking this knight. So we may have to make a move here. So we either move the knight back, play defense, or we trade bishop for knight. Typically you don't want to trade the bishop for the knight unless there's a good reason. So we're going to just move the knight back. Do we move it here or here? This is more aggressive. Let's see what he can do. So he could come, and then he's attacking the knight that way. That would be bad. Obviously I'm undefended. But then you just move a pawn up. No big deal. Defend it again. Let's see, you can also move the queen out. But, that's going to be bad kind of no matter what. But if we go here, moves the queen out, then we do the same thing. We just move the pawn out. He's going for this attack, but can't really get anything off of it. So, I don't see anything wrong with it. Just move the queen, the knight, where we want him to go. It's in a more aggressive position, right? Taking on lots of his dark squares. Pretty much all his dark squares we can attack. So, I'm thinking it's not too bad. Alright, so he moves his dark squared bishop out one. That is interesting. Let's go ahead and reinforce with the pawn. We're reinforcing the center of the board. Very important to get the center of the board. Let's see what we can do. After the last few games, I'm a little disheartened. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like we're not getting any better. We've been playing this chess game for, 2 months now? A month? And it's just zero progress? So let's see here. Couple ways we can do this. Let's start pushing pawns. We could push out with this, and he takes. Push out that way, he takes. So we could go here, blocking this guy from being able to develop. So I think we develop this one first. This doesn't feel great. Feels like I'm getting suffocated over here. Just go up one. It feels bad, but come here for a second. Come here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move the knight up right here first. Okay? And then if he takes, yeah. Yeah. But he does move his knight. So what's he planning on doing here? So with that move, the knight can go to these two squares. Kind of suffocating me a little bit with the knights. I'm not loving that, I have to say. I'm not like thoroughly enjoying it. So I can push up with the pawn attacking this knight. That's one way to play. Okay. Other ways. Let's think. We can move the bishop again. But then we move the bishop, takes with the knight, and we don't really love moving the same piece multiple turns in a row. It's not necessarily my favorite thing to do. We could bring the knight back up. We could still do this strategy. Take, right? Take, go here, he takes, we take. Still a strategy. I don't see necessarily anything wrong with it, but why wouldn't we just attack with the pawn, forcing him to go away, pretty much. But then if we do that, we can't really develop the knight like we wanted to. But that's okay. Because he has to move out of here, right? He's just like, you're getting evicted. Get out. That's basically what we're saying to this knight. You're on my side of the map. You can't just come over to my side and get away with it, right? Let's see what he does now. Okay, he moves back. Right? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So what I kind of want to set up here, what I'm thinking right now, is either shifting the queen over, so then I can go like this, but this is, he's attacking this square 3 separate ways, so that's not going to work. Let's think. What are we thinking? The other thing that I could do is I could move the queen to this square. Okay, stay with me now. And then move the knight over here. And then we're going for a little bit of this action. But, I mean, he has 2 turns to stop that. So is that going to work? Probably not. But I don't see a lot of great options. I could castle. He's castled. I could castle and start pushing pawns. Or I could push pawns first. That's another idea. Let's push pawns. Who knows if that's the right thing to do, but we're gonna do it anyways. See what happens, you know? Can't live life scared. That's what I'm saying. So this also was another option here, though. We could have moved the queen this way, attacking this knight. And then it would be like take, and then if he takes, he takes. But he'd see that, right? Like all these things are, it's not like I'm just like this big brainiac, these big brain moves where it's just, he's just never going to see it coming. I feel like Buzz Lightyear. Oh, he's never going to see it coming. It's all coming. But, oh, he's going to auto-resign too. He's just out. See, that the play has been immaculate. He's just so scared of me that he has to leave the game. That's how scared he is. That's a W, folks. Just like that. Boom. W. And we're losing significantly. We're 2.4 behind. We're losing by so much. Let's look at the game review and see what is going on here. Why are we losing by so much? What we should have done instead. Start review. Alright. So it's all Gucci from there. So that was not the right move. Should have taken there. So let me see why. So he takes, check. Check, 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 takes. All right, and then we're just up 2 pieces. Hey, that's good to know for the future. Let's see that again though. So this is where we're gonna get better. I've been saying that we weren't getting that much better. This is where we get better. So let's go. So he goes like this. Go here. Goes there, he goes takes, he goes takes, which is not the right move. I would have thought that was the right move too, but it's not. So then you go takes, take, and then here you can move out, and then we're just behind. So that was another blunder. So I should have castled. When I was saying I should have castled, I should have castled. So, folks, we're gonna go for another game. want to see what we can do. Game number 2. Let's see if we can do some damage on the ladder here. Because right now, we wouldn't quite get back to that 950, but we get pretty close. Okay, 949. Pretty close. So what I have been liking though is I almost want to go knight like this. Stay with me now. Okay, bringing the knight up, and then we're bringing this pawn out. Then we're bringing the bishop out. Yeah, okay, you see what's happening. Castled. Look at that defense. So I've given up complete control of the center of the board to be able to do this. So is that worth it? Only time will tell. Let's see what we can do. I don't even know where to go from here. What do we do? What do we do? And we go like this. Start pushing slowly. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, okay. Okay. I see. That was a move. It's like this. Because he's still defended by the pawn, right? I just want him out here butt naked. Just getting ready to get attacked. Like he's about to get attacked by this bishop, by this diagonal he's got going on here. But I don't get a pawn defending. I mean, it would destroy the whole castling thing. Wasn't that kind of the whole purpose at the beginning? But let's see what we can do. All right, so we could pin the knight like this. Yeah, pin the knight. Or we could just start developing our own pieces. So we go like this. He could incap 2, which I think at that point I would just take with the queen, which he doesn't even do. He just pushes forward. Now he has 2 pawns on my side of the map, so he's kind of suffocating me at this point in the game. So that's probably what he was going for. There's got to be a way. Show me the way. Let's open up this rook. He declines. So now we're bring out. Ooh, we could bring out this. No, we can't because of this bishop. We could bring out this knight like this. Okay, so we'll lock the position. He does have 2 pawns on my side of the map, but what do you do? Okay. Now let's push these pawns. Alright. So he's going to take with the queen. So I take and he takes with the queen. Huh. It's not looking amazing, I will say. Not looking quite as amazing as I wanted it to be. Like just between me and you. But do we take or do we push? Let's push. He's got pawns on my side of the map. I gotta get pawns on his side of the map. You know, we could push it one more. Let's do it. Was that just a terrible idea? Just a catastrophe right there. Alright, he moves over his rook. Alright, let's see if we can get the... Okay. Let's get... man, not a lot of space. We're going to try to readjust. I want to get this bishop on this side of the map. So let's go like this. All right. So you kind of just retreated entirely. I believe that would be good for us, but we just don't have a lot of space to operate. I don't know. Let's go here. Start opening up the board. The fork. Oh, that's terrible for us. It's absolutely terrible. It's very bad. It's very, very bad. Ah, it's very bad. I think we're gonna lose this game, boys. I think we're gonna lose this game. It's just not looking great. Oh, what was this? Takes. Oh, it's just not looking amazing right now. At all. At all. It's looking quite bad, actually. The opposite of amazing. It's looking bad. Real bad. Oh, the number 4. No! No! What is this? What is this? Oh, it's even forking. I can't believe this. This is complete insanity. Oh, baby. Is there any way out of this? There's gotta be a way. It's the only option I have. It's checkmate. We can still checkmate. Just gotta believe. It's up here, you gotta believe. It's more belief than skill. I'm telling you. Gotta believe. He takes. Not great. Not great at all. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Let's go here. No! Just bodied this game terribly. I think the whole beginning, well, I was getting too confident in it. I don't even know how to run it. Oh, you just, okay, donates a pawn. Oh, but then he can move the queen down. Let's check. Let's go over. Oh, did he take the rook? Oh, that's bad. Let's go here. All right, and then let's go here. Ooh, that's very bad. Oh, this game's over. This game's over. Okay. Not over yet, though. Still play for the draw. Still play for the draw. Okay. I think that's it for your boy. I think that's all she wrote. Regret. The depression. Oh, I can move this pawn. Yay. Thanks for letting me move the pawn.